It is Flavour Friday again. Welcome back to the School of Wok YouTube channel. Today I am going to show you how to make a Saag Paneer, one of India's favourite side dishes. If you enjoy our videos, then please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and get some notifications every time one of our wonderful videos come up with that little bell sign. So, Saag Paneer, the saag being our spinach or our greens, and then we've also got our paneer, so an Indian style hard cheese. This dish is usually a side accompaniment to a curry. You can have it on its own with rice, you can have it with some warm bread, however you like. This is a really tasty, beautiful dish. So, I have my ingredients prepared over here. I've got a diced onion. I've got a nice big handful of coriander, some green chili, some garlic and ginger, and then obviously my paneer. So the main hero of our dish is our greens, our spinach. So I have 500 grams of washed spinach. Spinach is actually quite a mucky pup, so make sure you give it a really good wash beforehand. It also holds so much moisture and it has this very magical quality of looking and like you've got an enormous amount of it, but then it wilts down to absolutely nothing. So the sauce of this dish, you can blend it to make it wrap around the paneer a little bit more. I'm just going to shred our spinach and have it a little bit more of a rustic style sauce. So taking a nice big handful of our spinach, rolling it up, and finally shredding. Now this again will all break down when we start to cook it, and it will start to form that beautiful green sauce to go with our paneer. And now the work begins. Okay, so all of that spinach is finely shredded. We've got everything organized and ready to go, and we can start cooking. Okay, so we're gonna start by cooking off our paneer. We wanna get a really nice golden brown color all the way around, and then we'll start to create our saag, our sauce. So we want it onto a medium heat. A little bit of vegetable oil, enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Once you can feel that heat coming through, we'll go straight in with our paneer. So we're looking for it to get that nice colouring on the outside. You might need to cook it for longer and slower. Make sure that you're safe. It will start to kind of expel some of that extra moisture and start spitting all over the place miraculously. As you can see, we've got some beautiful colour going on. If you wanted to make this dish vegan, you could use a firm tofu instead of the paneer, and I think that would be just as nice. We're looking for mainly just the colour on the outside. It will heat through to the centre when we come to add it to our curry. So I'll turn that off for now, and we'll set that to the side while we get on with the rest of our curry. All right, so I've got a nice heavy pot. I'm going to, again, put it onto a medium heat and add around a tablespoon and a half of vegetable oil. Get that heat coming through, and then we're gonna start by cooking off our onions. We're gonna try and soften them so it can make a nice silky sauce. So we'll just cook these down for about 4 or 5 minutes. Get them nice and silky. Our onions are probably about halfway to where we want them to be. So I'm gonna add in my ginger and garlic and start to soften those down a little bit as well. And while they are cooking away nicely, I'm going to talk to you about the spices. So we have got half a teaspoon of turmeric. We've got a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of chili powder, some cumin, about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, and then a good teaspoon of cumin seeds. So a really nice balance of spices there. Now I'm just going to create a little bit of space in my pot. And I'm going to go in first with those cumin seeds because I like to toast those off really well before I add in the rest of the ground spices. And let them have a good dance and bubble around. And then I'm going to go in with the rest of my spices. As you can see, it's starting to stick to the bottom of the pan now, so this is a good time to be getting some moisture in there. So what I'm going to do is pop in my spinach. Now, as soon as you hit spinach with any sort of heat, it will release its water content, and that's going to help to build in our sauce. I'm going to go in, I might have to do this gradually because it does seem like an awful lot of spinach, but I promise you it will break down. Okay, so that is starting to lift up all of those spices now and wilt down nicely. I'm going to continue to add in my spinach. It seems excessive, but I promise it will really reduce down. Right, now that has reduced down so much now. I'm also going to add in some salt, which will further draw out that moisture and give it a really nice season. A couple of good pinches. And then I'm going to go in with my chili and my coriander. So it'll have a nice bite of spice, and that freshness of coriander smells heavenly. Okay, so this is quite a quick side dish. I do want to cook it out for another 5 minutes just to make sure that all of those flavors are really well combined. But as you can see, it looks nice and bright and vibrant. And then we'll be able to add in our paneer in just a moment. Now, I'm going to have a quick taste just to see if we need to add any more salt or sugar or who knows what else. It doesn't need anything. It's absolutely delightful. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to go in with my paneer, and then you can serve it while it's hot. Yum. The main thing that I like about this dish is being able to keep that really bright, vibrant green color. You know that you haven't completely cooked all the goodness out of it. Still getting all those good flavors and all those health benefits. Yum. So that there is my Saag Paneer. Time for a taste. Some of that amazing paneer. That is hot. It's spicy, it's fragrant, the cheese is perfect. That is a perfect side dish for any curry. I hope you enjoyed today's dish. I really loved showing it to you. The recipe is in the link just below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment away. I'd love to hear from you.